Hello Earth Angel, welcome to my channel. Welcome back. If you're returning, thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate you so much, and I'm excited to do this pick a card reading with you today. This is the reading for the full moon in Aquarius. This is the last supermoon of the year 2022. However, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you land on this reading, if the messages resonate with you, then this reading is for you. And also, please remember that this is a collective reading, so please take the messages that resonate with you and leave those that do not, because sometimes the messages can be very specific. So use your intuition and your discernment. So I'm excited to get into this today because the energies are so powerful. We're moving through the Lion's Gate, and it's been a powerful Lion's Gate this year. It's been very exciting. So, so much manifestation energy, and with this full moon in Aquarius, this energy is all about releasing and coming into these manifestations. So my cat's meowing. You might hear Merlin. He's meowing. He likes to talk sometimes. So during the recordings. So anyway, this is powerful energy, and so I thought I was just going to just leave it as an open pick a card reading, but Spirit wanted to bring through the theme of what are you releasing right now. So just to bring your focus into that and bring some awareness around that for you. So we have 3 piles here today. We have the pile 1 marked with this card here, your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon, and this is the amethyst orb. And we have pile 2, which is show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius, which is interesting. That's what we're in. So, and I did shuffle these and pull these, you know, and so their Spirit brought these through. And this is the fluorite, purple fluorite that I have, if you can see that. And we have pile 3, which is a time for healing, the balsamic moon, and that is marked with the amethyst heart stone. A favorite, I think, for some people. All right, so all of the decks I'm using today, excuse me, will be listed in the time below, in the description box below, and the timestamps will be in the description box so that you can jump right to your reading. Please use your intuition and take your time to choose whichever pile resonates with you. Pause the video if you need to. Thank you so much again for being here, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose the card. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon, and then the beautiful amethyst orb. I love this thing. And I have it sitting on a ring, a diamond ring actually was my... Anyway, and so then we have these beautiful rose petals that are just falling off, so I wanted to enjoy them from a friend of mine, Terry. Thank you, Terry, gave me these beautiful roses. So anyway, moving into your reading, so you have all that energy as part of your reading today. So what are you releasing? This is powerful energy, and I felt like the rose petals, you know, releasing too, is all part of this energy of releasing. So your commitment is being tested, tells me this card is, and what I'm feeling come through for you energetically, group number 1, is that, you know, you're releasing some sort of difficult testing period, or you're at the tail end of it. That's what's releasing for you. You feel like there's something in your life where your commitment has been tested. I mean, in the self-explanatory way, sorry. Just feeling a lot of things open up as your reading opens. Energetically. So yeah, a lot of you have been really putting in some effort or some faith, some prayers, and you've been wondering, you know, either about how something's going to turn out, or you know, if something is worth putting your energy into further or walking away from. So this is the internal battle that I'm sensing is being released through this full moon in Aquarius, and we're coming through the Lion's Gate energy. Whenever you land on this reading, you know, this is probably what's going on for you. These are the energies that are happening right now. So, and so that if this reading resonates with you, so maybe this is something that's been happening for you, a time of powerful creative energy and manifestation energy coming through. And then along with that extreme fire, with that extreme light, there is this big release that is possible. So that's what's happening, and it's been like a pressure point for you guys is what I'm feeling. So we're going to get more information around this, but that's what I'm feeling so far of what you're releasing, and that feels good, I'm sure. So we're going to get a couple more oracle cards. Actually, I'm going to get those last. I'm going to get into the tarot first, and I'm using the tarot, is it the Santa Muerte tarot? Book of the Dead tarot? Oops, that was not a good shuffle. I love these cards for many reasons, but I love the size. They're such a perfect size for my hands. A lot of cards are too big for me to shuffle properly. So anyway, I love these cards and I love the artwork. And I felt like the images being the Santa Muerte deck would be, you know, felt like, even though there's, you know, we're in the Aquarius full moon, there's like this energy of death and rebirth in a way coming through, this release, this big release that's happening right now collectively and individually. So we're going to get more information around this, about this, what are you releasing? Your commitment is being tested, or has been being tested. This, for group 1, please, Spirit. Thank you. So we have the Ace of Cups. And we have the, what number is that? Oh, 7? Yes. I'm like, is that a 7 or a 2? 7 of Swords. Let's get a couple more. For pile 1, please, Spirit. Queen of Swords. Oops. That's a cool card. I love that. And, ooh, there we go. Take that one. That was on the bottom when I looked earlier too, and this is the Hermit. See, there is this just death and rebirth energy going on. That's why I chose this deck. So I feel like for many of you, you've been in, I feel like there's this energy of being in denial about who or what you love in this life, like not really being honest with yourself or others about your love, your feelings, and cutting somebody, kind of, I feel like cutting somebody or something or some behavior out of your life. And through this process, there's been a very deep experience of going within and finding the light within, finding some enlightenment within, but you're coming to some truth. You're coming to some clarity. You are feeling, yeah, and this with this Ace of Cups, it's interesting with the rain coming down. It's kind of a sad energy in this Ace of Cups, even though I love the artwork and it's beautiful, but it's like a beautiful sorrow. So there's some like really some letting go here of maybe, yeah, there's letting go of some like past deceptions or past lies that you've been telling yourself. And this is becoming clear to you as you've taken some time to go within. And the bottom of the deck we have the Chariot. So through this process of having to go within and having to really maybe release and feel some how can I explain this? Like feel some deep like a deeper, allowing for a deeper level of love in your life. It's like your commitment is being tested. Like, are you willing to go the distance for this? Are you willing to stop hiding who you are, and from yourself as well as from others? And are you ready to move forward with your true, essence and purpose, and with balance and drive? This is the Chariot. This is a really powerful energy. This is Cancer energy too. So with the Ace of Cups and the Chariot, it's just this energy of like moving forward from the space of your heart and having clarity about this. And your commitment has been tested, and maybe you've had to hide your true feelings for a while or something from the world. Maybe you haven't liked your job, or the direction you've been going, or the relationship you've been in, something like that, or the image that you've been portraying to the world, or something along those lines. And maybe you've been, seeing this truth for a while, and having to go inward has been like testing your commitment, has been testing whether you even, if it's even worth it. But you have this energy driving within you, behind it all. The Chariot's behind all that energy, driving this forward. So I'm going to shuffle again, and I want to see if we can get, some clarifiers for these two. Whoa, that's too many. Take that one. That one wants to stay. What else, please, Spirit, for Seven of Swords? Seven of Swords, please clarify. These two want to come out together. And the Queen of Swords, please. And the Hermit. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have Temperance. Whew, yeah. Temperance in and of itself can often be, that same sense of your commitment is being tested. It takes a lot of patience, but this is patience that's worth, that's powerful, like being blessed by angelic light. It's because it's a time of alchemy. It's a time of transformation. And again, enlightenment, that energy with the Hermit card and the Temperance. And so clarifying the Ace of Cups, we have the Five of Cups. Yeah, I was feeling, like I said, some sadness, some regret. And then clarifying the Seven of Swords. I'm kind of glad we got two. We've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. So it looks like you've been working really hard to bring yourself into more of a place of feeling independent and stable and abundant in your life. And sorry, what was I going to say? It's interesting that you have so many, the double sevens here too. So this is required patience. This has taken time, and you regret. You've had regrets over the choices you've made, and having to let go of some of the things you love, or to hide these parts of yourself from people you love, or from yourself. And so, this is taking patience, but you are coming into this place. This is what, maybe this is what you've been hiding from yourself, is that you are able to move into this place, whatever it is that you're desiring. I feel like it's very different, pile one, for each of you. This is a reading that's kind of feels like it's very different for each person watching. Like there isn't one, anyway. Swords, so this is the Nine of Swords. Clarifying the Queen of Swords. So you're moving, as you're gaining more clarity around this situation, you're letting go of some of this anxiety. Knowing the truth is helping. You've had some sleepless nights even over this. This has been like something that has maybe even made you sick to your stomach. It's been part of why you've had to pull away. I think you have shed tears over whatever this situation is. So let's see what else we get here. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Didn't I just say the Nine of Pentacles? Sorry. Oh yeah. It's because it does it in different directions. Sorry, I'm new to reading these cards. You guys, I'm really sorry. Don't get mad at me. Okay, so sorry, that changes things a little bit, but not much. I'm still feeling what I'm feeling. But this is the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, clarifying the Seven of Swords. So you're moving into this place of balance where you're not going to have patience with this. There's going to be a time when you feel like you're back on level ground, where you don't have to feel like you have to hide your heart. I think for some of you, hide your love, hide your truth, not be true to who you are. That's a message that keeps coming through for this pile, not being true to who you truly are. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, and that is that energy of independence and freedom and stability and abundance and just high frequency life. And this is what the Hermit's all about. You've been thinking hard on coming into like awareness about, how to move out of this anxious state, getting clarity on what needs to be cut out of your life. And this has been really challenging so that you can come into this independence, so that you can come into this really blessed union, like with the kind of life you want to be living. So this is what's being released for you. This is so beautiful. So you're coming out of this hermit phase and you're going to start feeling more like you have achieved more independence in this situation, like you have achieved freedom in a way is what I'm feeling, and insight. It's like this insight gives you freedom because it's like it was hidden from you. It was like hiding. Some of you even feel like something was taken from you, that something was stolen from you, that it wasn't fair, that you worked really hard and it wasn't fair. And this is testing your commitment. This is making you wonder if it's all worth it. This is really intense, you guys. So the Lionsgate energy has been a little bit of kick butt energy. So Temperance, this is just such a deep call for patience and faith. Trust that this situation is coming into balance. Your commitment's being tested, but it's going to, all this turmoil is going to be released. Clarity is coming in, independence is coming in. I think abundance is coming in. And with this clock being here too, I'm feeling that, with the Temperance card, this is going to take a little time. It's taking a little time, but you're releasing this anxiety. You're releasing the lack of clarity, the fog. Even in this card, there's like clouds and fog around the moon. So you're releasing that lack of clarity as we move through this full moon in Aquarius. I just feel like this is a lot of heartache in the past. Whatever it's from, I feel like it's a lot of heartache, and you're moving away from that. So let's get some oracle cards for you as the final message for what you are releasing. Pile 1. Looks like you are doing some really good shadow work. Valuable. And it looks like with this card, your commitment's being tested. It's coming to an end, whatever this is. So we have, beautiful card. We have Incarnations, number 9. See 9 being a number of completion. Many lives lived, many lessons learned. We are ending these karmic cycles and closing contracts. Perfect. That's what you're releasing. You're ending these karmic cycles. Whatever here in the beginning, this regret over love lost, over deception, over, all that stuff we talked about. Anyway, this is part of a karmic cycle that you are releasing, and your commitment's being tested through this, but you're almost through it. And then we got, what is this one? 32 patience. Again, are you kidding me? So don't shoot the messenger, you guys. I know it's not the easiest message to hear. But it is about your commitment being tested. That's why it requires patience. But know that this is going to come out in a beautiful way with Temperance here. And the Nine of Pentacles and the Hermit. I just feel like there's going to be an up level. There's going to be an advancement, a move forward, a clarity, an opening, a release of past pain and anxiety. and fear. So this says patience, number 32, and that adds up to what, a 5. So yeah, there's been conflict here. Have patience with this conflict, with this confusion. So not all will awaken at the same time. Be patient and hold space for those who need your guidance. So maybe for some of you where this is about relationship of some sort, whether it's romantic or family or friends or work, you know, have patience with other people right now, especially through these intense energies. People are getting triggered left and right and projecting and acting out. So try to stay in your heart space, try and stay grounded, take care of yourself. You know, be out in nature when you can be. And know that this is just a phase. This is just like the moon, you know, this is just a phase, and you are releasing this. You're releasing this phase. You're coming out of these karmic patterns, and you're going to be set free from this. Spirit's telling me to look at the bottom of the deck, and it says the human experience, number 16. Understand that you grow through what you go through. These lessons are vital in the expansion of your soul in order for you to ascend. Absolutely is what I'm feeling from this pile 1. This is a great way to close your reading. All this is moving, whatever all of this is. Like I said, there were a lot of different energies coming through. But you are moving through this. You are moving past it. This is part of the human experience, and you're doing it with grace, with this temperance and the hermit and the 9 of Pentacles. I feel like you're in a very high frequency, and you're not, and you're definitely going to reap the rewards from that, is what I'm feeling too. So you are blessed, and this is a really powerful reading. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. It was an honor. If you liked this reading and it resonated with you, please like it down below. Please share it if you would like to share it with someone you love. All of these things help the reading spread, help the channel grow. Thank you for being here and being a part of the community. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed and you would like to be, and you would like to see more of these videos or receive more of these messages. And please hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified every time I post something new. So thank you again so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and I'm sending you so much love. Thank you. See you next time. Blessings. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose the Show the World the Real You card, Full Moon in Aquarius. And we are in the full moon in Aquarius, so double energy for you there. And then we have the fluorite. Beautiful crystal. I love this crystal. The energy in it is really beautiful. And I love the square, the cube shape. And then I have these rose petals from the roses that my friend Terry gave me, and I'm really grateful for them. I've been really enjoying these roses. They're all different colors and kinds, really beautiful. So thank you, Terry, if you're watching this. So anyway, we have all that energy in your reading today, and this is Show the World the Real You. So what are you releasing, Pile 2? You are releasing fears and anxieties around being your true self, around showing your authentic true self to the world. That's what I'm feeling from this card. And the energy's here. And I feel like something, you know, powerful is happening in your life, and you're being called to step up. We're going to pull from the tarot. I'm using I should actually look at the name because I didn't say it right, I don't think, in pile 1. So this is the Santa Muerte Tarot, the Book of the Dead, I believe it's called, tarot. I love this deck. It's got great energy, and it's got, so, you know, ooh, did you hear that? You get thunder in your reading. That's beautiful. That's a clearing. So there's clearing energy coming in for you. Like I said, I feel a power. When I was shuffling these cards, I was feeling a power in your energy field. So, and then the thunder comes through. So I chose this deck because it has this beautiful death and rebirth energy to it, and I feel like that is so, you know, makes sense right now for this rebirth. So for pile 2, you know what? Yeah, that one to come out. So for pile 2, Spirit, a little more clarification on this, please. So we don't know what this one is yet, but we have the 8 of Pentacles. I'm going to draw some oracle cards at the end. But we're mostly going to dive in with this deck today, is what I'm feeling. And then we have the King of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, which came out in a similar position in the first reading. And we have, what is this first card? Dun, 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 dun. Look at that. It is the Seven of Cups. So Seven of Cups. And then the Eight of Pentacles. The King of Cups. And the Nine of Pentacles. You are moving into a place of independence and freedom and, you know, being really balanced and stable in your life, where you feel even financially stable, more secure. So I'm sensing here that you've been working really hard to make your dreams come true. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? We have, and I saw this when I was shuffling, we have the Ace of Swords. So there's a new beginning here for you. A blessed new beginning, like of you stepping more into your sovereignty, showing the world the real you. You're stepping more into your sovereignty. The devil is right behind that. You're releasing these fears and insecurities and these restrictions of the past. You no longer need to identify with that. You no longer need to hide your feelings. Like you no longer need to hide the truth of who you are. Like, look at this beautiful King of Cups. He's got the heart there, the red heart. And he's drinking his cup, you know. He's comfortable in his energy, in his emotions, in his truth, in his heart. He's comfortable being in his heart. And, you know, being in your heart and showing the world the real you is what's going to lead you into your truth, into your sovereignty, out of this devil energy and into this Nine of Pentacles life of abundance. And some of you need to hear that it's not too late, that too much time has not passed, that divine timing has always been at play and it's perfect timing, and you're ready. These energies that are creating a release right now are strong in your field. Look at the sun bursting behind that, behind that sword. That's that holy light coming in. Divine intervention is what I'm hearing. So for some of you, divine intervention is coming in to help you step more into this independence and free you from this devil energy of restriction and feeling like you have to hide who you are, or some aspect of who you are from the world. Yes, you've been working really hard at these dreams, and you've had a lot of options. And maybe it's taking you some time, you know, to get really clear even on what you do want. And I think Spirit's saying through these cards, I'm feeling getting in touch with your feelings, getting in touch with your heart, allowing your emotions to be genuine, you know, not, because when your emotions are balanced and genuine, you won't be in any indecision. You won't have to work through your mind. You won't have to work through fears and clouded judgment. It'll be clear. It'll be crystal clear. That's what's coming for you. That's what's happening. You're releasing a lack of clarity. If that resonates with you, that's not for all of you. But, you know, a good many of you, less than half, but a good many of you have been, you know, feeling unclear and working really hard to figure out what is the best option. What is the best way for me to really express who I am in this world and really live the life I want to live and come into this feeling of abundance and prosperity and independence and emotional stability and happiness and high frequency, like a higher frequency. You're leveling up, and the way that you're doing it is you're releasing fears around that have kept you quite confined with this Devil card here. Has kept you really confined. So this is a huge release through this beautiful moon and Lion's Gate energy. I'm not surprised. It's been quite a fiery push. Let's see what else we get from these oracle cards. That was kind of fast with the tarot for you guys. Pile 1 was a little different. It wasn't quite as, there were like more energies, people I was feeling in pile 1 that had such different situations. It was hard to get more specific. It was like, anyway, maybe you don't need to know this, but anyway, this message is coming through pretty clearly and beautifully. So let's see what else. Let's see, this deck is the, I have it listed below, but it's called Starlight Frequencies. My friend Leah from, I'll link her site to shopdarkmooncrystals.com. She's got a store, Dark Moon Crystals, but she's made several beautiful decks. And this is an activation deck, and in the booklet it has light language written activations to go with the each card too, which is awesome. And since this we went a little faster with the tarot, maybe I'll pull those out with this. Yeah, I'm hearing that's a good idea. So let's see what we get for you. What you're releasing. This is a beautiful thing to be releasing, and that thunder just keeps going. So you're clearing a lot right now. You're coming into, and I feel like this is like after a storm kind of energy too, right? Looks a little bit like after a storm. So maybe a storm is clearing for you, and that's part of what you've been working through. But I really feel like there's been a lack of clarity, and maybe even you've been feeling like your emotions have been clouding your judgment. But Spirit's saying your emotions are there to lead the way. Your heart is there to lead the way. Let's see what else we have. Cosmic Light Council. You are being cleared, see, with all this thunder. What was I saying? And it's gonna, if it rains during your reading, I won't be surprised. So this is number 12, number of balance, high level balance, high frequency with that rainbow bridge there, that rainbow road, that rainbow light. You are on a very high frequency path, but it is going to require for you to come out of hiding. So this says, you are being cleared, balanced, and stabilized through 12 vibrational dimensions of light. Wow. So this is an activation deck. Cosmic Light Council. Yeah, your guides and angels are going to help you, or are helping you with this. This is part of this light coming in. This is like this angelic light coming in. Let's see. Number 12. Cosmic Light Council. So here's the light language activation for that. These codes are very Syrian, if you ask me. And I am, by the way, offering light language trainings more and more, and all kinds of stuff. I do offer personal readings too, and light language healings and all kinds of stuff. All those links are in the description box below if you're ever interested. And okay, so let's see what else we get. And if you're liking this video and it's resonating with you, or I mean this reading, please like it down below. It really helps the channel, really helps me know that you are enjoying it, and I really appreciate it. It feels great. So let's see here. We have 15, Astral Plane. You have the ability to experience and gather insight from the earth, cosmos, and beyond. Number 6 and number 12, isn't that interesting? 666 being the number of the devil in numerology, and the number of the devil not meaning what it means in religion, you know, meaning the number of the devil just meaning the ego, the fear. So you're clearing and releasing that fear. You know, you are remembering that you are this part of this cosmic realm, this like greater, I'm going to move over here. I don't know if you can still see that. Let me look here in a second. But you're part of a bigger picture, you know, and this is some of the clarity that's coming through, is that, you know, that it's not just about you, you know, that there are other ways to look at, you know, like putting yourself, what I'm trying to say is, sorry, let me say that more clearly. You know, there might have been this feeling of putting yourself out there more as like maybe a conceited thing, or something that, you know, makes you look like you're egocentric or need attention or something like that, but it's not that at all. It's that you have something to share with the world, your own unique essence, and it's time. And so your light council is with you. You're doing work on the astral plane in the ethers in your sleep is what I'm hearing. So you're doing a lot of dream work. Some of you might be keeping dream journals, and if not, maybe this is a message that might help you move to the next level and help you feel safer moving through some of these fears and help you get more clarity here on your dreams. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. So let's see, what else, please, Spirit? And then we have Amplified Power, number 44. Wow, I love this card. And I love the number 44. This is an angelic number. It always tells me when I see 44 that my angels are with me, but take it as it resonates for you. Your angels are with you. Your energy is being amplified right now. You hold the power of the Ascended Masters. And there's this golden light coming through. Remember I was saying that in your cosmic light council? So there's a lot of help here for you. You're releasing fear. You're releasing old timelines. You're releasing old stories about who you are. And that is a really beautiful thing. And you're releasing the energy here. And I will get the light language things for you guys for that. And you're releasing the things that have been... like you're ready to go up to the, you're not behind is what I'm hearing, but you're ready for the next level. And you have integrated your emotions and learned to really balance your emotions and use them in a way that propels you forward and doesn't chain you down. So Spirit is congratulating you for this. This is a superpower in a way. So number 15, here's the astral plane. When you have the ability, remember, to experience and gather whatever insight and information you need here on planet Earth, you are being guided and blessed by your angels. I'm hearing that many of you are highly intuitive. Some of you are psychic or gifted in that way, whatever you want to call it. Some of you are readers or into things kind of like this, or healers. So, Leah's light language writing, like I said, is very Syrian to me, and the Syrian energy is very empowering. And even this Ascended Masters card kind of reminds me of that energy that's just very sovereign. We're getting sovereignty in this pile in a big way. Coming more into your sovereignty. This is a big quantum leap upgrade for you. And so here's the amplified power. You are the star that's being born. Again and again, bursting forth, dying and being reborn, dying and being reborn. That's what I'm hearing. You are the one you've been waiting for. This is, on the bottom of the deck, we have, what does this say? Oh, Sacred Prayer, number 23. All you must do is ask. Again, call upon the Ascended Masters for guidance. So you're, maybe this, as you release this, like, fear and anxiety and emotional pain around and confusion around showing up as more of the real you in the world, know that you have tons of support here from your guides and angels and encouragement, and it's very powerful. And number 23 adds to a 5. So this change is coming in for you. I see it with this water too, this waterfall here. There's like an overflow of abundance coming in for you. And all the cups energy with the King of Cups and the 7 of Cups. There's love here. There's love and that is also coming in from the divine, that is setting you free right now from the fears and the confusion that has been holding you back. And I'm hearing for some of you too, with the astral plane here, definitely call on your guides and angels and the Ascended Masters to help you, guide you through this process, and to give you the courage and the strength to step into this independence and prosperity. And so what I was going to say about number 23 adds to a 5, which is about, can be about alchemy, transformation, conflict. And here we see these doves. Peace is coming in through this sacred prayer, and integration is behind it. So through asking your guides and angels for help, taking the time to balance your emotions and doing the inner work to come into your sovereignty and clarity and trusting that you are, this is here for you and that this is part of your divine path and that you are being blessed. This is what you're releasing, is that this like story that might not be true. You know, that you might be confined to some other way of life, that you might be trapped, that you might be able to or stuck within these insecurities. And this is a really beautiful process of sovereignty that I see here with you, that you're coming into this. You are the rainbow bridge, and you're coming into your sovereignty and your ascension energy, and you're really starting to understand what that means and how to peel back the layers that no longer serve you so that you can be more of yourself. And what I was going to say about the astral plane is, you know, aligning with your angels and your ascended masters in the high frequencies. Because in the astral plane, it can often be pockets of shadow and illusion. So I feel like with this sword of Ace of Swords coming in, there is this like greater truth that's becoming more available to you now through the grace of your cosmic light council and the ascended masters, and those that you have been praying to are freeing you from this devil energy. This is what you're releasing. These fears, these insecurities, these emotional the feeling of emotional overwhelm and imbalance. So that's what's releasing for you through this full moon in Aquarius, pile 2. This is really beautiful. Again, it's a pretty intense message, so I'm sending you so much love and healing, light and blessings. Pile 1 was an intense message too. Like I said, this Lion's Gate is very powerful. And oh my gosh, I just looked up. You know, you guys have had the thunder. I just looked outside the window and there is a beautiful, thick, bright rainbow. I can't even believe it. Oh my gosh. So that is a huge message for those of you who are here. The rainbow light is, you're really being blessed with these frequencies, and you are becoming the rainbow bridge, meaning your chakras are expanding, clarifying, getting cleared. There was all this energy of cleansing and clearing. You are becoming a more vibrant, radiant light. Your soul light is shining more through the essence of your being. You're embodying more, and it's through your acknowledging and balancing your emotions and doing this work to bring clarity in that all of this is happening. I can't believe this, you guys. It's so beautiful, this rainbow, to close your reading. So sacred prayer, your prayers are being heard. You're being blessed. You are releasing these old patterns, and you are being born into a even more radiant and beautiful version of yourself, and more independent and flourishing and abundant. And it's really, really beautiful. So thank you again for being here. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And if you are, thank you so much. I love that you're here, and I love reading for you. It's been an honor. Please hit the notification bell if you haven't already, so you'll be notified when I release new videos. Please like this if you liked it. Please comment if this resonates with you, and how it resonates if you feel moved to do so. That's a great way to have an energy exchange with me also, because I always read your comments, and at this point in where my channel is, I do have the time to respond often and usually. So I love connecting with you all, and thank you again so much. This is a beautiful process that you are in, and I'm glad you're in the process of peeling more and more layers away and shining more of your beautiful light, because you are so beautiful. Pile 2. Thank you so much. Much love and many blessings, and I will see you next time. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose the A Time for Healing card with the Balsamic Moon and the beautiful amethyst heart stone that I love, this stone. And I have these beautiful rose petals from the roses that my friend Terry recently gave me. So thank you, Terry, if you're watching this pile. I've been enjoying the roses so much. They're all different beautiful colors, and they've been, as the petals have been falling, they've just been falling all around the crystals. So very high frequency. That energy's here in your reading today too. So beautiful. The rose petals falling is a nice energy of release and a loving release, a high frequency release. So that is the theme of this reading, as you know, today. And what are you releasing through this powerful portal that we're in, pile 3? Your card that came out is a time for healing. So I imagine I'm feeling you're releasing a lot. And it's very interesting, as I opened into your reading, I started to get really hot. I got a couple flushes of heat through my whole body, like waves of heat. And I was almost like Kundalini energy, if you're familiar with what that is. Just the energy of this deep activation, like a healing, soulful, deep activation happening in your life right now. So you're probably releasing a lot of things. And so with your card, you're the only pile that actually got 2 cards that wanted to come out with this card. So this was the first card that came out as the signifier. Signifier, I think that's the right word for your reading. And then we have this beautiful full moon in Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So I can almost feel some of you with a sigh of relief in that card. And then behind it came, and it felt like very much Spirit was like behind it came, a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. So I feel like for a lot of you, that is the cycle that's ending. There is this, like, maybe there was a fiery climax with someone, maybe there was an argument, or not seeing eye to eye of something, or just a peak in energy, maybe even like I said, a Kundalini awakening, even for some of you, some sort of powerful, like, spiritual awakening or epiphany. But whatever it has been challenging. With this full moon in Aries, I'm feeling, in this case, I'm feeling that side of Aries that can be challenging, like that can be aggressive and digging heels in, not being on the same page, having differences of opinion, maybe even within yourself, like a fiery climax within yourself that has built up. But this is a cycle that is ending. There's healing coming in. That's what's being released, is this tough cycle, whatever it is for you, pile 3, because it's different for all of you. But you're all ending a tough cycle, and you're in a phase of healing right now. There's an end to this fiery energy, or and I'm feeling for some of you, this fiery energy has been very positive, even if it's been challenging. It's been a very powerful catalyst into your healing, and that's what you're releasing too. For some of you, I'm hearing there's a release of an attachment to what your healing looks like. This has been tough, this surrender, this so let's see where else we can go with this. I'm using the Santa Muerte Tarot today, the Book of the Dead Tarot. I love this deck. The artwork is beautiful, and I feel like it has with the Book of the Dead, the Santa Muerte energy. It feels to me like, that real. It's a very high frequency deck with the death and rebirth feeling to it. So it's a great deck for releasing energy and really getting into this. So please tell us, Spirit, for the highest good for pile 3. More information. About what they're releasing? Is it the 2? No? Sorry, guys. It's starting to get dark. And I'm not that familiar with this deck. That's what I thought it said. This is the Ace of Pentacles. Let's see what else wants to come out. Woo! Those flew out. Wow, that was, I don't know, you couldn't see all that probably. It flew right into my arms. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the 3 of Wands. Is that the 6 one? That's 8 of Swords. So 3 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. That's the second time that's come out today. There's this energy of deception going on in the collective. Self-deception. Oh, and I just noticed for the first time, I love this deck. I've seen it in a lot of readings, but I'm kind of new to working with it. That's part of why I'm using it today too, to get more, to spend more time with it, but this says hope. And what's that? I don't know what it says. This is like reflection, maybe? Hope and reflection is what I'm seeing there anyway. So time for healing. There's hope here. This tough cycle is ending. There's a new beginning coming with this Ace of Pentacles. There's a new beginning that's going to release you from this feeling of being trapped, stuck in this stuck energy has all been in your head. Maybe you've been stuck in your thoughts about this, and it has been clouding your ability to see the future and to see this great vision ahead. And that this climax, I'm hearing that this conflict, whatever this has been, is actually what you can't see from this Eight of Swords energy. It's like you see these swords are in the darkness. So what you can't see is that there's something brighter ahead. There is this Ace of Pentacles coming. There's more information that wants to come out. Let me get some clarifiers. So bottom of the deck here we have Queen of Swords. Yeah, there's clarity coming. Some tough decisions have been had to made. Maybe some harsh words have been said. There's such a desire for expansion, such a desire to move out of deception, to move out of feeling like you're living a lie in a way. You want this new beginning. Let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles, please, Spirit. With one card, let's take this top one. So that we've got the Three of Cups, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. I like that, Three of Cups. So yeah, okay. And then what's behind it here? We have the Three of Swords. I'm going to just go ahead. Okay, Spirit says put it behind there. Three of Swords and the Five. Is that a Five? Yeah, Five of Wands. I was feeling that. The Five of Wands with this conflict here. The fiery climax, sorry. I was feeling this conflict energy. And so there's Three of Swords. There's some heartbreak here. You know, there's some real heartbreak about this. Whatever this tough cycle has been. There's a desire for, so behind this Three of Cups, for some of you, maybe you even felt betrayed with the Seven of Swords here and the Three of Cups with the Three of Swords and the Five of Wands. So some of you might have been betrayed. And that has created a feeling of lack and trappedness, wanting a new beginning, wanting some sort of healing here, some sort of expansion. There's an end to this coming. There's healing coming, you guys. This is a tough one. Every pile has been intense. I'm like, where's the Scorpio energy right now? But I know there's a lot going on astrologically. So please, for pile 3, please, Spirit, clarifying the Eight of Swords. Clarifying the Eight of Swords, please, Spirit. So we have Judgment. Yeah. Major Arcana trumping this confusion, overpowering this inability to see past these lies and deceptions. Queen of Swords energy was here too, cutting things, cutting people out of your life, or cutting situations out of your life, cutting things, cutting thought patterns, belief systems out of your life, allowing this Judgment energy to come through and wake you up. This is the wake-up call. So maybe this experience here of betrayal is a new beginning for you. It's been a wake-up call. There's an expansion coming. There's a time for healing. You are releasing this pain. You're releasing this tough cycle. Let's see what else we get. For clarifying the Three of Wands, please, Spirit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So, an explosion here. We have the World. Clarifying, yeah. Clarifying the Three of Wands. That's beautiful. Another major arcana card, trumping this energy and also validating that there is this new beginning. There is this expansion. There's this closing of a cycle that is not working, and there's success coming. What else did we get here? We got the Ten of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's a this has been a burden. There's an end to this burden, right? The end of a tough cycle approaches. There's a new beginning in love coming. And there might be some tears that are shed. I do feel for a lot of you there's been a heavy betrayal here in some sort of relationship of some kind. Whether, you know, it's different for everyone. But I do feel like there's been a betrayal, and I feel like it's, for some of you, maybe it is a self-betrayal. Something you didn't choose for yourself, or you feel you betrayed yourself. But for most of you, this has to do with someone else. And, you know, there's a completion of this cycle. There's a big new beginning coming in for you. There is a new start coming for you. You are going to be releasing these burdens of heart, and heading into these new beginnings with, because these all came out together. The World and the Ten of the Ten of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So there's a release of these burdens, a closing of that cycle, and there's a new beginning in love. And allow yourself to cry, allow yourself to heal, allow yourself to feel the emotions that you need to feel, because you're moving into expansion. I actually love this Three of Wands. It's one of my favorite cards. I'm really not sure why I love it so much. But there's an energy in it that's just so vibrant. The red in it is so alive and first chakra vibrant. Like, I just love that card. There's something expansive feeling in it, and innocent in a way. So there's a new beginning coming for you, that there's an awakening. You're going to have a realization. So this card wanted to come flip out too, and this is the Knight of Cups. Yeah. Many of you feel deceived in a love offer, you know, or some sort of emotional promise. You know, like I said, this could be from friends or family members as well, or, you know, some promise you felt from a dream or the universe. You know, you feel deceived. You feel like something was stolen from you, taken away. But I feel like this has been the trap, part of the trap in your mind. Where at least Spirit, that's the message that's coming through for you through this, is that this is actually, you know, with Judgment in the World here, this is actually, you know, a very powerful part of your path to release you from the burdens of love that you felt in love, that there's something better for you, that where this energy will be true and strong and more on like, you know, more solid, feel more real. This is what you're healing. The end of this deception, the end of feeling like betrayed and stuck and lied to, maybe even. Feeling like you have to compete, you know, for just to be you. Or compete to be loved in the world. That's some of what's healing for you right now, is that deep, you know, wound that a lot of us have on a subconscious level or an unconscious level, whatever, however you want to look at it, of feeling like, you know, that we have to prove ourselves to the world to be loved, or prove ourselves to people to be loved. And it's part of the judgment that's coming through, is this awakening of like, that is, you are worthy as you are. Here's the Sun on the bottom of the deck. There is a promise of love and happiness coming in for you. There is a new start. Behind all of this, the sun is shining. This is a blessing from the divine. This is healing energy. The codes are coming through, the sun codes. I'm hearing for a lot of you, it'll be helpful to be out in the sun, taking in the energy of the sun, safely, of course. But, you know, this energy is so positive. Again, major arcana with the World here and the sun, you're moving into a new cycle. And, you know, maybe it's even in a new positive direction with whoever this person is. And if it's yourself you're dealing with, of course it's a new positive direction with you. So whatever the situation, whatever this relationship is, whatever is going on here, there is this positive energy that is behind all of this that's happening. Plus, like I said, we have the judgment in the world here in a way that feels so expansive and feels like you're being released from a really tough cycle. These cards really say it all. I can feel the energy, and this is intense. And behind this we have, oh, the Santa Muerte card. All right, you guys got the Santa Muerte card. So this is death. This is the healing, and I was feeling that heat, that transformation energy, that healing fire, that holy fire energy. You are dying, letting these old things die away. Whatever wasn't bringing you this happiness that you deserve. You were trapped in this. You felt trapped in this. You were never really trapped in this. And so judgment's coming in to show you were never really trapped from this. And you're raising out of this. You're awakening out of this. You're completing this cycle. You're having success over this, and you're expanding forward. No more lies and deceptions about love. No more having to prove your love to others. That is what's being let go of for you. And it's been a very tough cycle that you have gone through to learn this time around, but it's what's being released through the Lion's Gate, and it's very karmic and it's very powerful. So I'm sorry, pile 3, for those of you who've had this heartache. I know it's hard. And this 8 of Swords, this is heavy energy too. And even this Ace of Pentacles, I can't believe that that's why I had to keep looking at it, because I'm like, does that really say 1? Because it's starting to get dark. I hope you guys can see. Yeah, you can still see okay. It's actually darker for me than it is in the camera. But this is an ace, because I believe the skulls are the aces. This deck is kind of new for me, and I just saw the 10 of Swords. So yeah, then ending here, and the Hierophant, spiritual lessons. All right, I'm trying to see. Let me just see if I can find it. Yeah, because we have that Ace of Cups. Okay, yeah, so the aces are the skulls and the 10 are the moths. So anyway, yeah, sorry about that little divergence. You're watching me learn this deck. I've watched this deck. I've watched many readers use this deck, and I fell madly in love with it. But that's why I'm using it in your reading today, is because I'm kind of new to using this deck. So we're going to move on to your oracle messages here with the Starlight Frequencies deck. It's an ascension deck that my friend, activation deck that my friend Leah put together and channeled actually very quickly. It was a powerful download, and then she was knocked out for a couple days. But anyway, powerful deck. Love this. So what messages for pile 3, please, Spirit, about all of this? About what they're releasing here. We have, oh, beautiful card. The Great Awakening. Yeah, with this Judgment card. Great Awakening. I think I'm going to have to turn this light on. Hold on. It's really getting dark. Okay, so it is time to cut through the veil. Speak your truth to the collective, and you shall be seen. The Great Awakening. It's time to cut through the veil and be more. This is the awakening. This is part of your expansion. Speaking your truth, doing what's right for you. This does remind me of the Judgment card. And is it? What number is it? Oh, it's number 11, you know, the sacred gateway here. And like I think I started to say this, but maybe didn't finish. For some of you, whatever, if this was a betrayal in a friendship or a relationship of some sort, this, for some of you, this can be coming back to life. This can be some sort of like closure of a karmic cycle and a rebirth. And a death of old ways. But there has to be truth spoken. There maybe even has to be a fiery climax. There has to be maybe a really heated conversation, perhaps. And I know a lot of people, especially sensitive empaths, will avoid conflict. We don't like to talk about stuff sometimes in relationships, but it's important. It's a time for healing. This like I said, this reminds me of Judgment because it looks like an angel on here. And you are a light worker. You have this angelic energy. you know, very easily accessible within you for protection and for love, so that you can shine your light out to the world more. And that's what's happening with this sun energy as you move through this cycle. It's so that you can find more of your truth. This is part of your great awakening. You're releasing the lies with this card that about, you know, like I said, about you having to prove your love to the world. Take what messages resonate through this, because there's definitely a few different things going on. This has been very interesting. Every pile has been that way. So let's see what else we get for you. Pile 3, whoa, right into my lap. And this came also out for pile 2. So if you resonated with pile 2, there were a few messages in here that were kind of similar. So this is called, this is number 23, and it is Sacred Prayer. All you must do is ask, call upon the Ascended Masters for guidance. So you're in a time of healing. You're releasing a lot. There's more peace coming into your life. There's more love coming into your life. But you have to, a lot of times it helps if we can ask for help. Number 23 breaks down to number 5, which is about conflicts and competition, but it's also about alchemy, about being able to transmute with that death energy, being able to rise above and come into peace and to ask for help from the divine, from the higher realms. Because this feels like a deep inner child release for you, pile 3. I'm going to get one more card from here. This feels like a deep childhood release, and it feels very like it's going to really be a powerful healing for you, very liberating. And this card even looks liberating. I've never seen this one. Number 30, Cosmic Net of Reflection. Was there something else about reflection in here? I thought maybe there was. Maybe that was pile 2 again. We are a reflection of one another. When we illuminate, we bounce light from our soul to another. So I just feel like this is more of a message to you about shining your light, you know, number 30, number 3, coming into your ability to manifest all that you desire in this life, like abundance and the ability of being connected and safe and valuable just in your being and in your essence. This is part of what's healing for you. You're releasing this tough cycle of these old karmic patterns of betrayal and feeling trapped and feeling like you have to prove your love or prove yourself. There's greater happiness shining in for you, coming forth for you, pile 3. In the bottom of the deck, we have light codes, number 41. What does this say? Energetic frequencies are flowing to your system and activating what does it say? Sorry. Activating what is must at this time? It must say that. I don't know. Basically, you're being activated right now. Sorry, it's like I said, it's getting dark and harder for me to read. But yeah, the light codes are coming in for you. You got that message about the sun. I feel like this is a double message. That part of your healing, that will accelerate your healing if you get in the sun and receive the light codes there. This is a beautiful card. Number 41 also adding up to a 5. So number 55 might be a number for you, a sign for somebody. Many of you are light workers. You know, continue to do that. Continue to work with that energy. You are up-leveling. You are coming into greater happiness. You are, you know, remembering this cosmic net of reflection is also reminding me to... As I was saying, we got cut off there for a second. Sorry about that. It's been happening lately. I'm going to have to get to the bottom of the technical issues there. So anyway, as I was saying, I feel like you are, you know, learning how to magnetize in a greater way, you know, learning how to really call to, you know, bring to you the things in life that you desire through this healing process. You're learning how to magnetize through these light codes and through this whole ascension process that you're in, through this releasing. You're learning how to attract in from this cosmic web the things in your life that you need and are, you know, for your highest good. So this is part of the release. This is part of the awakening. This is part of the beautiful light with the sun energy and the rebirth energy of Santa Muerte. This is part of what's coming in for you guys through this release. This is a very powerful reading. There's a lot of major arcana in this reading and a lot of powerful healing energy. Like I told you in the beginning, how I felt all that heat. And there's this fiery climax. So there's something building here for you. Something big is releasing an old pattern. New aspects of your DNA are being activated through these new light codes and through your prayers. So allow this awakening to happen. Trust this process. Know that the end of a tough cycle approaches and you are healing. And this is really beautiful, Pile 3. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. It's been an honor. And thank you for being here again. Please like this video if you like it. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed and you would like to join this community and be notified when I release videos. So please hit the notification bell for that. Then you will be notified and you won't miss anything. So also share this video if you know someone it resonates with or it could help. And yeah, feel free to comment down below. I also love to hear from you guys. This channel is still growing, so I'm still able to interact with your comments, and I really love sharing this experience and this journey with all of you. So thank you again so much for being here, and I'm sending you so much love and wishing you the very best. This is a powerful transformation you're in, and I'm so happy that you are here on the planet at this time, shining your beautiful light. Love and blessings to you, Pile 3. I'll see you next time.